Why do I get burnt out so easily?
That's a really good question. And it comes back to resource management and being able to really manage your life in a way and your personal reservoir in a way that doesn't get washed out. Lots of times that ends up happening if the balance between your stressors and resources isn't really being managed well, or if you don't have a daily routine that is consistently depositing in enough to meet the demands that are placed on you. And so then you end up just barely getting your head above water, just barely getting out of the mud, and then you get sucked right back in. There's a really different phenomenon that occurs in our lives in terms of our energy and our resources if we're living on the top half of the tank than if we're living on the bottom half of the tank. When you're full and you have a hit, something frustrating happens, your car doesn't start. All of those things are drains and consume some of our resources. But what happens if you start out with a full tank, then you're still okay. But if you start out like at half or a quarter of the tank, and those very same things happen, then where are you? You're stuck in mud. Instead of it being a nuisance and you having to figure out how to get it jumped or whatever, then it becomes really overwhelming because you don't have the resources to absorb that drain.